Hello everybody, and thank you for watching the Craftsman Cave. If you get a chance, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons so you can keep track of all the cool Craftsman content. So today we're going to talk about the new Craftsman VersaStack 30-gallon tote. The model number, I believe, is CMST 17870. So the cool thing about this, I've had other Craftsman totes. Obviously, the reason why I wanted this one is because it adds on the VersaStack functionality beyond it being a simple tote. And I like the VersaStack and Trade Stack options so much that Craftsman offers that I am parting ways with my existing 50-gallon Craftsman tote, which has a keyed lock on it, in favor of this tote because of its VersaStack features. Still lockable though, because we have the padlock holes here that help. But this thing comes with some pretty amazing innovations that I wanted to cover in this video. So it advertises here that it has quick access, and I will be showing you guys that so you have a demonstration. What's nice is that it's IP54 rated, so that means that it's dust and water resistant, perfect for any kind of job site or workshop environment. There's I mentioned the quick access feature already, and it has a rating of 110 pounds for the load capacity. Now that's a really important thing that I want to actually cover first, okay? Because it is a plastic tote, and plastic totes do have their limitations. So on here, imprinted into the plastic, they actually talk about that 110 pound load rating. So that 110 pound load rating, you should know, doesn't just cover what's inside of the tote, it also covers anything that you stack on top of it. Hence it has the AB diagram here where it actually says, you know, don't load it with anything inside of it that exceeds 110 pounds, and don't top load it for VersaStack with anything that would also exceed a combined weight of 110 pounds. So anything that's inside of here plus the tools. Some people might say that's a limitation. I just say that that is, that's what you get for having a plastic tote. Any kind of tool storage, I do not believe in overloading, because you're just asking for plastic to crack and shard and break when you add too much weight to it. This is the downside of structural plastic. So to go into this further, we talked about the quick latch system. So obviously, like an ordinary tote, it has metal latches, okay, and that's how you open the entire thing. There's the inside of it, nice and big, and then the quick access here is this red handle here. So you open it like this, and it opens a secondary door, which is also water and dust proof, has its own gasket seal. Okay, I just want to show you this because as we're talking about quick access, you can have VersaStack on the left side and still access what's inside the tote without having to dangerously open the whole thing and have stuff tip all over. So the beauty of this is the ability to load larger tools that you might not be able to fit in other VersaStack cases, or even other storage options quite easily, right into there through that compartment, and you can load it up. Obviously bearing in mind the 110 pound load capacity, but this is perfect for a few tools, larger hardware items for a project that you might be taking your tools on the go, right? So that's how that storage option works on that. And that's kind of how that works. So when you're using it in the VersaStack mode, you can take a VersaStack case, just like any other VersaStack. It latches on like so. Okay. Hard to do this with me holding my phone, but I will demonstrate for you guys, right? Okay, come on. Okay, so that's on there, nice and sturdy, right? So with that being on there, I can still open this, okay? Now the handle to use it as a wheeled tote comes out of the side. It's metal, and the whole thing can tip up like this, so you can wheel it around with that VersaStack Tote on top. So the wheel clearance, like a lot of totes, any brand would really have this, is quite low. But that's kind of the Achilles heel of having a wheeled tote in general. I mean, even my big Craftsman tote that's over here has a pretty low wheelbase on it, right? So that's the tote in a nutshell. Now I wanted to show you guys something. Let's say you wanted to add another tote. Okay. So I'm gonna get these latches open. Locked on, right? Nice and solid. Okay. So it's nice because I can carry more stuff on it. Okay. So all that stuff's on the tote. Okay. You cannot open the quick access door when you have something stacked on here. That is a safety feature so that you're not tipping stuff up. Like say you had tools in here, you wouldn't want them to either get damaged or fall all over the place because you're opening the lid. Okay. Now you can obviously open the entire lid with totes on top, but I would not recommend that. I mean, right now, even doing this, these things are empty, but this thing is pretty top heavy, and I'd be willing to bet that if I go all the way, they're gonna tip. By the way, inside you have plastic stoppers that prevent the lid from opening all the way back and snapping. These are pretty rugged, and they're not going anywhere. They're built into the case really well. Like I said, don't forget, it is lockable because you have these holes here where you can either zip tie or actually they're wide enough for hole padlocks. So that is it. That is the 30-gallon VersaStack Tote. Awesome thing. If you want one of these, they are available at Lowe's. I'll see if I can throw the link up in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching The Craftsman Cave.